In a world bathed in moonlight and shadows, where hope flickers like a dying flame, there lived a girl who smiled through the darkness. Her name was Shinobu Kocho. Everyone talks about tragedy in Demon Slayer, characters like Tanjiro, Rengoku, even Giyu. But there's one story people don't talk about enough. A girl who smiles all the time. A Hashira who looks calm, gentle, almost kind. But behind that smile is one of the darkest and most painful stories in the entire series. This is the story of Shinobu Kocho. Before everything changed, Shinobu wasn't the person we know today. She lived peacefully with her older sister, Kanae Kocho. Kanae was kind, warm, the kind of person who believed even demons deserved a chance. And Shinobu? She was more emotional, more expressive. She laughed freely, got angry easily. She was human. Together, they shared a dream, to protect others and someday create a world without demons. But that dream didn't last long. One night, everything was taken from her. Kanae encountered an upper-rank demon, Doma. She fought, but she couldn't win. By the time Shinobu reached her, Kanae was dying. In her final moments, Kanae still showed kindness. She told Shinobu to let go of hatred, to believe in a better world. But imagine that moment, watching the person you love most taken away, slowly, helplessly. That wasn't just loss. That was the moment Shinobu broke. After Kanae's death, Shinobu changed completely. She stopped showing anger, stopped crying, and replaced everything with a smile. But that smile isn't real. It's a mask. She forced herself to act like Kanae, to carry on her sister's kindness, even though deep inside, she was filled with rage. Every time she smiles at a demon, every time she speaks softly, it's not kindness, it's control. Because if she lets that anger out, she knows she might lose herself completely. Here's what makes Shinobu different from every other Hashira. She isn't physically strong enough to cut a demon's head. In a world where strength decides everything, that should make her weak. But Shinobu refused to accept that. Instead, she adapted. She studied medicine, chemistry, poisons. She created a fighting style built on precision and intelligence. While others relied on brute strength, Shinobu became something far more dangerous. A silent killer. A person who doesn't overpower demons, but destroys them from within. She didn't become stronger physically. She became smarter, deadlier. But Shinobu's story doesn't end with revenge. It ends with a plan so extreme that it cost her life. When she finally faced Doma again, she knew she couldn't win in a normal fight. So she did something unthinkable. She turned her own body into poison. Every cell filled with wisteria toxin. She let herself be consumed just to weaken the demon from the inside. Think about that. She didn't just fight to win. She chose to die so others could finish what she started. That's not just strength. That's sacrifice on another level. Shinobu Kocho wasn't the strongest Hashira. She wasn't the fastest or the most powerful, but she might be the bravest because she lived every day carrying pain she could never show, smiling even when she was broken. And in the end, she gave everything, not for revenge, but for the future her sister believed in. Do hit that like button, share the video, comment your favorite part, and do subscribe for such amazing content.